she a giver or taker. You
Yeah,
gotta know the
G-Ball.
difference. Though. My ex bitch was a
I'm
faker. I
still
blew the
here.
sweater off.
I had a little
Welcome
bit
back.
of a, I had a little bit of a rough day, but I'm making, God will provide.
Yo, let me try to look at my blue.
You sure making sure you get that blunt in there, like you kind of harder.
I got
You over there,
nigga.
hey, you smoking
Did
some
you
shit?
want to add your boy Killer before we get started?
I don't know that nigga.
What?
I do not know that nigga.
That was folks nigga if he get to telling these shit stories he can co-sign and
Where,
vouch.
where, in G-Rap
But we don't got to
or
do that. We can get straight into B gangster
Breaking
story.
up.
You can't
yeah,
hear
because
us? Can you hear
What's
us?
wrong? Just breaking up.
You got Wi-Fi? You want a fucked up device? Which one is it?
And this song, yeah,
you definitely breaking up.
Hold on, fellas.
all right. Difficult. You know? You
Yeah, I'm good.
so said it. I think it said like talk one.
Ah, damn. I tell you. You get your mic message. You straight now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
going
we
in
can
and
only.
out. We can't really hear you.
Hold on one second.
It's set to one at a time.
Go ahead, talk right now, then.
Say what?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Everybody can
I
hear?
can hear.
All right.
Yeah, I can hear you. Man,
All
boy,
right.
I'm telling you. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something though, man. You was 100% right, man. Don't come back to Chicago because I think about the shit that happened to me in Chicago, boy. Man, it's like just when I was doing all right. You know what I mean? I mean, I had the little bachelor crib over there and everything. You know what I'm saying? Right next door to the host stroll and a nigga like me, it ain't no secret. You know what I'm saying? Hey, back then I was on drugs.
Mhm.
But hey, I'm gonna tell you, I was having fun doing it. I don't, man, it ain't no thing for me to admit it. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that I could get away from shit because, I didn't hang with them and I didn't dress like them and I try to keep myself up. No matter what, man, that shit is gonna catch up with you because when a motherfucker getting high off that motherfucking crack, the first thing they want is a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas got issues. Niggas got issues, you know what I'm saying, with controlling a hoe off the motherfucking drugs. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's how it is. That's how you have fun anyway. That's how I used to have fun,
Yeah.
but that shit led me to a hoe. When I could have been at my crib, man. If I would have if I would have let that hoe come down to my crib, I wouldn't have never caught that case, G. My
Yeah.
dumb ass went down to her crib. You know what I'm saying? And when I get there, it's a motherfucker in there. I'm like, man, what the fuck? This bitch had been calling me. She called me like 4, 5 times that day. So I'm like, man, what the fuck, bitch? Who the fuck is this nigga? She's like, oh, this my nephew. He ain't no shit. So we left his ass in there. You know what I'm saying? I went in the room with the bitch, you know what I'm saying? And on some freaky shit with her. You know what I mean? And then, we in there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And dude is still out there. So I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it seemed like they tried to set me up, G. They had been plotting to get there. That's why that bitch was calling me like that.
Yeah, it
So
was
man, the
already
next thing I
planned.
know, I'm in the room freaking with the bitch. The nigga bust in the room. I'm in there in my socks and drawers. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker done bust in the room on me and shit. They're trying to pull my drawers down and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So even though I'm high, and then you know about me being on drugs, I was like 175 pounds. So that's a little nigga. You dig? Man, I get to fighting this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You know I took off on him, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Beat, 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 beat. I give him the blaps, you know what I'm talking about? We fight from the bedroom to the kitchen. Motherfucker was kind of overpowering me because I'm tired, right? My breath, I feel like I'm hyperventilating or some shit from trying to wrestle this motherfucker. This motherfucker, when he was taking them shots and like trying to tackle me on the ground or some shit. So I'm wrestling to stay up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm tired now, man. I'm out of breath and shit. This motherfucker saw that shit and bull rushed me into the motherfucking counter, like, boom. So my back hit the counter. I'm like, oh shit, my back fucked up. Well, I look to my right, and it's a knife block right there. So before I knew it, I had the knife, and man, I blacked out. Like, man, I got to court. They said I hit him 11 times. You know, and I'm like,
Mm.
damn, man, it didn't seem like I hit him no 11 times. I know it felt like about maybe 4,
Yeah.
but not. I don't think it was 11 times.
If the court said it
Man,
was, nigga. Like you said, you blacked out, folks.
yeah, man, but man, them
So
probably
what
was
happened
like,
after that?
nigga. I ran in the room once I seen him go down because he kept. Hey, the reason why I was hitting him that many times because he kept coming, G. The nigga
Yeah.
kept coming, G, and I got a big ass butcher knife. You know what I'm saying? He finna take the knife from me or some shit, and I done already fucked him up.
Yeah.
So I kept swinging that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Man, when I seen him go down, I ran in the room, and the bitch jumped on my back, G.
So the bitch tried to help him. She wasn't helping
Yeah,
him during the fight.
nah,
So after it was all done, that's what she tried to
nah.
get.
I ran in the room to grab my clothes, G. Remember,
Yeah.
I'm in my socks and drawers.
Yeah, you still fighting naked.
Damn near. So I grabbed my clothes and shit. This bitch done jumped on my back. I flipped that bitch over and hit that bitch once too. Ran
With the
out the
two
door.
piece or with the knife?
What you think? So I run out the door and run in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my shit on. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga walked right past me. Gee, when I was putting my clothes on, man, it was this bitch that I know, this white bitch I know. It was her nigga, cause I seen it. I called that bitch, and she brought that nigga over my crib. So I'm like, hell nah, bitch, get out. You know what I'm saying? You bringing no nigga over my crib.
Yeah.
But it was that bitch nigga walked right past me, G, while I'm putting my shit on. So I run out the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I remember I know I had fucked dude up, you know what I'm saying? So I went to the crib and called the ambulance for him. 911. And they like, where you at? I'm like, I'm one block down. The shit was one block down from my apartment, G.
Mm.
I'm like, I'm right here. And I gave him the address. And the killing part about it was this. When you call the police, this motherfucker almost rolled past me. I flagged his ass down, like. So they stopped, took me back to the scene and shit, and took me to the police station. And took that fucked up ass, had me in the police station for 2 days. They stripped all my clothes and gave me some little young ass shit, all black. put me in a lineup, and the broad came to pick me out the lineup. Yeah. It was her. Shit happened at her house, and it was her nephew. So she came to court. She didn't come to court. I mean, she just came to the police station to identify me. But all that time, 42 months, while I was going to court every month, she
She
never
never
came.
showed up.
Nope.
Yeah.
So how the fuck you get convicted of murder with no witness?
So when they came and grabbed you and locked you, he was already certified gone, but he was still living.
I don't know. They told me at the police station. Like I don't know if he was alive when I ran out, but I know I had to get him the fuck up off me. Cause like I
Yeah,
said, I was hyperventilating and shit. Like, man, you know when that adrenaline hits you and shit, man, that's a whole different animal, man. It attacks your body different. Like,
hmm
if you don't, man, you'll run out of breath quick wrestling with a motherfucker, especially when you've
Hey,
been getting high for
well,
shit.
that's why niggas train when they
Mhm.
fight for real. Boxing and shit, the motherfuckers train, do cardio.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
go in the ring with a motherfucker for 3 minutes. That shit is a long time, nigga.
Yeah, but I did something a lot of motherfuckers don't do, man. I'm gonna tell you something about Crook County Jail, boy. You will get killed in there, boy. Them motherfuckers will kill you in there. They sent me to the maximum Division 10. I got into it with some motherfuckers over there, and they banked me over to Division 9. And while I was over there, see, Division 9 is like 2 decks, but they call it the patio, and it's a basketball court and shit out there, and the chin up bar and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We couldn't even go on the patio because a couple days before that, like 5 motherfuckers got stabbed. They ain't even clean the blood out. When they let us out, it was dried blood everywhere.
they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
So how long you doing in the county?
42
This
months.
this why you was fighting the case, and then when they
Yeah.
convicted you, they sent you to the
I went to
joint.
trial. I went to trial. I went to and had a bench trial, and the judge told him that it's second degree. See, second degree is different in different states. See, in Illinois, second degree means involuntary manslaughter,
Yeah,
things of that nature, like
yeah,
self-defense.
hmm
But you still getting convicted, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it's at 50%. Regular one is at 100%. If they give you 20 years, you're gonna do that dub.
yeah.
But since they gave me the years they gave me, I had half. So when I got down there, I knew I only had to do a certain amount of time, but shit, man, it was like 50 months, 54 months or some shit like that.
And what joint you end up going to?
I was in Shawnee down in close to Kentucky in Vienna, Illinois, right across the street from Vienna Penitentiary. And then, man, they had the motherfucking guards was fucking with me, like harassing me and shit. Then I get out and my parole officer harassing me.
You see anybody down there from the hood when you got there to the joint?
Yeah, man, I seen my nigga Dewan, man, that was Yo cousin. I remember Yo.
Yeah.
How long was you in the county, G?
I was in the county for 42 months. And I was in the joint for 54 months.
And who was down there? Just the wine?
Dewan, let me see. When I first got down there, I seen that nigga Cam. And then I seen folks nephew over there. This is my nigga, man. Is Jarrell. He the coach of King basketball team. I seen his nephew down there.
Yeah.
And and he was cool, man. I looked at that little nigga like, cause when I left that, he was a little nigga. Now this nigga like 6'3", 6'4", or some shit. Talking about be gangster. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing in the penitentiary? He said it like it was some slick shit. Yeah, man, I caught this little pipe case, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, about 2 months later, that's when I first got down there. About 2 months later, I heard the feds came down there and snatched him up.
Niggas be out in the streets doing it.
Yeah, his little ass had jumped off the porch, violence with the lot files.
Yeah. It's a difference. We
But
jumped off the
I don't know
porch.
what happened, man. I heard he told on them too.
Oh,
That's the word. That's what came back to me. Like he told on them niggas. But I ain't had nothing to do with that. I wasn't around. I don't know nothing about nothing. It's just niggas always telling me because I'm OG.
yeah.
Because I
You ain't
care
seen
about
none of
these niggas. I don't want to see them get whacked out here on the streets. But at the same time, they got to bump their head because they not going to listen to me all the time.
the.
And
Yeah.
they'll act like they is, though. They'll sit there while I'm telling them and be like, yeah, gee, I hear you, man. Sit there through the whole thing like they learned something.
Yeah.
And then later on that week, I hear they done the shit.
They done exactly what you told them not to do.
Exactly. So,
So none of the folks was up there sweet.
yeah, folks, it was this one nigga, man. Hey, his nigga named Boogaloo. He older than us, though. But he from the front up there.
Yeah.
It was his son, this nigga named Jonathan Ferguson. That nigga was in there chasing them punks, man. And I had to tell that nigga, man, get the fuck off my dope. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck off my chuck hole because, nigga, you up there in that punk chuck hole. Everybody see you up there in that, because the punks be by themselves.
Yeah.
And he up there in his chuck hole
Chasing.
for his whole day room. And then got back, and then look, got banked from the deck that I was off on and went to another building. And I heard that nigga was fighting over the motherfucking punks, the trannies. And he from the mountain, and you know, he wasn't no hoe like a punk. He just was
Yeah.
chasing them punks.
He was
I
chasing
mean,
the
he whooped
punks.
this nigga. He got banked off the deck that I was on because he whooped this Mexican dude. And he was next door to me. And so I used to hear him taking this silly shit like, man, you winning my box? He's like, yeah, I needed that, man. I had to pay. I'm like, damn, that nigga winning that nigga box? I mean, man, if I come in my cell and nigga winning my box, G.
It's over, nigga.
And he ain't do shit. He ain't do shit when they was in the cell where they could have scrapped. But when
Yeah.
he got out on the deck, he went and got the Mexicans. But I didn't fuck with that nigga. I didn't give a fuck that he was from the manor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he was a young nigga. G, that nigga was in his 20s or something, man.
How much time folks had?
Shit, I don't know. He was in there for a rape. They do you dirty when you got a rape, boy. Like it's so you can't. Hey, if it's a daycare center, a nursery center, or a park or a school, you can't move over there.
Yeah. And then you
And
gotta tell the police wherever you at that you know what I'm saying,
so I wasn't
you a
fucking with that
pedo.
nigga. I told that nigga about how Face was. You
Who
know what I'm saying?
from the
And he was happy about that. Face was extorting niggas though. And he like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then that's how that just started, man, side by side. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we used to be able to. You remember, folks? We used to
Yeah,
be
we was
all the way
everywhere.
from 93rd to the back
To
to
the
Bright.
projects,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? We was like from
And that was on
93rd to
foot.
Bright.
Don't
Damn
let
near
us
day
hop
to
on the
day.
bus. Don't let us hop on the bus, nigga. We be everywhere. With
Nigga,
golf
we used to,
clubs in our
man, we
motherfucking
ran from the hood. We did some gangster shit in the hood and ran to O Block. Like, what the fuck is we thinking?
Mhm.
It wasn't
I
O
remember
Block
that
then. It was
shit.
just Parkway Gardens.
Yeah, it was still full of BDs though.
Yeah.
We
But
wasn't
they
really
didn't say
beefing
nothing
like
to us.
that then
We was
though.
over their bitches' house. We was over there with their bitches.
Mhm.
But that was a long ass time ago, you know?
Damn. So
Yeah,
you
but
did
that's
what,
real shit.
11? You did what, 11 straight?
Nah.
9? When they paroled you?
Yeah. Man, it's the hardest parole ever, boy. I swear to God, I got a parole officer on my ass. Like, I mean, I ain't, man, I'm going to get me a job, man. I'm gonna go down here and work at one of these stores or something. I don't give a fuck, man, because I can't take this dude treating me like this, man. I don't deserve this.
See what Maceo
You know,
working
I
at.
ain't
ran
hey,
the corner from Cal, and when
you breaking up.
You breaking up, folks. Say it again.
You breaking up, I can't hear you.
you couldn't hear me,
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said who are when you was in from the man.
Um, I seen my nigga Juan. I seen my nigga Cameron. Didn't you know Cameron that did next door to Jackie? Who else? Lil Greg Montgomery. Let me see who else. Nigga named Maserati. A nigga named Lido. But I didn't know them niggas in the world, Maserati and Lido. But you can tell niggas is from the hood though. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain man. You give him that screen, he's like, yeah, that nigga from the mouth.
You
Just
didn't
straight.
see motherfucking uh Yo when you was down.
Nah, I never was
He
locked
was in
up
a
with
different
Yo.
joint.
Yeah, I never was in the same joint with Yo. We was Yo was down there with my nigga Pam, you know, Irvin, rest in peace. And
Mm.
And Pam had the joint down there. You know what I'm saying? And Larry was down there too. Yeah, so that was a minute ago, G. Then Larry was in
So
Dixie.
what's Stateville? They not housing in Stateville?
Yeah. That's oh yeah, I seen Arrow down there too. Ingerson. I
Yeah,
seen him. Little Arrow, that's my nigga. And yeah, they housing people over there. But that's where they bring everybody in to get processed at, you know, the NRC.
yeah,
It used to be Joliet, but they closed that down.
yeah. That's how it is out here too. You go to one place for intake, you know what I'm saying? Then they give you your points and shit out here, depending on how many cases you got and all of that shit. And then they'll point you up and then send you to the penitentiary, whichever one that got placement for your ass.
Yeah, so that's how I'm coming. I'm gonna be more conservative, man. You know what I'm saying? Because man, boy, God keep telling me
Y'all
we on
got
the
points out there.
position. Not in
Y'all got
Minnesota, they
points
do.
out there in the
Yeah.
penitentiary.
Nah, they got points out here with the police. Like the crime you do, if you got so many points against you, then they'll book your ass. But if you ain't got no points, they'll just give you a slap on the wrist. That's what Twin told me.
Man, well,
And he
out
been
here I
and he
was
been
talking
out there
about
like 35
out
years.
here. in prison, they give you points, and then that that tells you if you go into a level 4 prison or a level 1 prison. Depends, you know what I'm saying? What level of prison you would go to. If you got low points, they'll send you to a little weak ass prison. They got work and shit like that. But if you got a high points and shit, criminal, like a big ass criminal record, they put you on the level 4 penitentiary. You be in there with the big boys, niggas
Yeah,
who
them
actually
San
raping
Quentin.
niggas and shit. Yeah,
Hey, look,
uh,
on my first bit though, back when in '91, I was in Stateville, and Stateville wasn't like it is now, where you it was one of the level fours. Like it was
yeah.
Stateville, Pontiac, Menard, and Joliet. Them was all the max joints. Man, when I got down there, my nigga Terry Mack got the bone off my neck, G. Cause they had, hey, when you came through the door on the Max joint, cause that was GD headquarters, G. That was something to see, G. I got down there, them niggas, Shorty Freeman and them, Big Low and Panama and all them niggas was down there. Them niggas had bankrolls, them niggas had jewelry, them niggas had cell phones, G. I'm talking about, you know how the
The
cell
big
phones
bricks,
was back then, G. Yeah.
the big brick, in the
Yes.
joint.
Yeah, them niggas
Niggas
had
been sneaking
finger
cell
rings and
phones in
shit,
the
G.
joint, huh?
Nah, G, them niggas was selling dope. Them niggas was buying pussy from the guards. Them hoes was going for 300. They knew them niggas only going, man, hey, that's the quickest 300 she ever made.
Them niggas was down there doing it.
G. But I heard motherfuckers getting raped over at night. It's a big ass tower with a line of cells on each, and they go up to like 16.
Yeah, stories. 16 tears, as we call
Yeah. And you could hear that shit, folks.
them. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
nigga.
talking about really getting raped like a nigga. Oh.
Yeah, nigga.
That
I
shit
done heard it.
traumatizing, G.
I done heard it before too, nigga.
And then my first day, I get in the cell because the folks ran everything. It was like, eat man. They told me, yeah, you gonna be over here with folks. You know what I'm saying? I get to the cell, folks was cool, and
Good question, Jay.
but man, boy, they was running everything, bringing your towels. You know that whole shit, that whole process. Wasn't no staff,
Yeah.
but niggas was buying pussy, G. Niggas was fucking in the visiting room behind the vending machines, like. And you can, and I'm talking about clapping this bitch too, like, bah, bah.
What nobody?
That shit was wild,
Damn.
dude.
Hey, that'd have been
And
something to see
look,
right there, nigga. I
look,
ain't never seen that
imagine
one.
this, gee, you suck, man. All that shit, they was paying for that shit, G, man. Back then, that money talk bullshit run a marathon.
Hmm.
And if you in jail and you got $3,000, what you, man, hell yeah, I'm buying me some pussy. Yeah, baby, come down here.
Hey,
Stateville ain't that far from Chicago.
twice a week, nigga. I'm clapping cheeks twice a week. And getting some motherfucking shit shipped in for me.
Oh no, man. Hey, see that you gotta holler at the folks because they need they chop. You can't just do your own thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you getting
Y'all
something
had
in? Yeah.
trees in that motherfucker?
Hell yeah. That shit was shouting the motherfucker though, boy.
Yeah, that shit be short as fuck.
Boy, it's just shouting the motherfucker out. Man, what the fuck I'm back? But hey, you couldn't tell me I ain't have a beat. But hey, they say, man, that was they call it world joints. I'm like, man, this ain't shit. And that
Little
back then
skinny
we had
ass
the fat
pinners.
switches. We had the fat switches in Phillies.
We
Remember?
ain't had
Used to
no
we used
blunts
to
in
cut
the
them
joint.
bitches with keys. Well, we ain't had them in the joint. We ain't even smoking no blunts.
Oh,
But
okay. I
man,
was about to say. Y'all niggas had blunts in the joint.
I'm gonna tell you a gangster nigga who turned punk though, man. He straight turned Geechee.
Ooh,
This nigga Andrew. You remember Andrew, dirty
light skinned
rhino
cat.
type ass nigga. He stayed on Hoxie. Man, that nigga tried to
True, the
fuck
one
folk.
who popped, the one who Allen popped.
Yes, him. Yeah, cause hey, that nigga was a goon, man, before
That
we
nigga
knew he was a
turned
punk.
sweet. No, I
G.
done seen Andrew take off
You
on
remember,
niggas and win.
yeah, me too. In high
Yeah,
school when we was at Bowen.
yeah, that nigga
But
had
look,
some
you,
long
you
ass
remember that
arms.
nigga you remember that nigga Cortez from the back right there? He didn't live in the back. He stayed in
Yeah,
that house right there on the corner.
yeah. I remember Cortez.
Man, he beat that nigga with a jack, folks. Beat him down, like smacked him up with one of them old jacks. You know them tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, Cortez was cool, little young nigga. He was younger than us, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, he
remember
was
that
younger
nigga.
than that. But he smacked that nigga up right there in the alley on between Yates and Oglesby. Cause that nigga tried some punk shit with him.
Uh,
I remember that. And then, man, that nigga been through I seen that nigga get hit by a car, G. Folks hit him, Boog, Jamil Pointer, he was older than us. He used to hang with Nuff and Chief and them.
yeah,
But this nigga hit that nigga with his car. That nigga flew in the air. That nigga was like the same height as a street light, G. That nigga came down like on his neck almost, G. I thought that nigga was dead. That nigga lived.
yeah. I remember when Lil Adam
And
popped
then
his ass
Al
up.
shot him up. Remember, he got Al popped the shit out of him. Blew his fingers off and shit.
What was that over?
Man, I don't know, man. You know, hey, I remember back then they was working for folks, DJ, rest in peace, DJ, one of the great gangsters from the manor. And they was working for DJ in the back. And DJ used to get them niggas jabs and Drew used to fuck his up because he was going to get bubbly. He gets some money,
Yeah,
he going to man, cause them niggas used to get bubbly, boy. And all I know is them two niggas, both of them niggas was working for that nigga. So I don't know if it had nothing to do with that. I didn't dive too deep into it because, you know, it can't be in bring the noise like that, you know.
and he just caught that nigga and popped his ass up, man.
Wow, hey, the shit happened in another nigga backyard, folks. I remember folks. It happened in folks' backyard. Aaron Johnson. You remember Aaron? That was Nikki
Yeah,
Reed, baby daddy.
yeah.
He one of the great gangsters from the hood. But it happening right there on right across the street from Jesse's.
Yeah. That nigga Allen was the fool.
That nigga been a fool though, G. I remember G when we was I think we had already left. But that nigga was in seventh grade, G at Llewellyn, and whooped the teacher. Raped him in front of the class like so you
Fool.
imagine seventh grade a motherfucker raped the teacher in the classroom.
It was a man.
Grown man.
I remember I took off on Mr. Jackson and motherfucking Llewellyn. That nigga
On
grabbed my
accident
arm.
though, Mr. Jackson, boy. Mr. Jackson wasn't no mark.
He couldn't believe it. That nigga looked at me and grabbed me and took me to the motherfucking principal and shit. Then moms came up there and snapped on him like, nigga, don't be grabbing my motherfucking son. That shit
Yeah,
was funny as hell. Like that nigga
Nah,
tried
but
to
would have been
get
funny
me.
if you would have. Hey, look, if you would have. I remember Kenny Mack came up there and smacked the shit out of Dr. Bonero, boy, right in front of the school. He said they locked his ass up for that shit, but I remember that shit.
What he smack him for?
You know, Kenny Mack went to Luella too, and
Yeah, I remember Kenny
yeah,
Mack up
you know,
there.
when motherfuckers graduated, we used to go. Man, we used to do that shit too. Like
Light skinned
after we
Kenny Mack,
graduated
right?
Luella, we'll still go. We'll still go up there.
Hmm.
And he was up there, and Dr. Venero was out there. They had words, and he just smacked them right in front of everybody too. Like, and you remember Dr. Venero was an alcoholic though, man. And when you think about
Yeah,
it, man, Dr. Venero used to wear that same suit too much.
yeah. Every other day, that nigga had on the same shit.
Right, you a principal. You know, you supposed to be dignified. You know,
I
but
remember
Dr.
I
Venero, if
saw,
you remember looking at him in his eyes, he had that purple color like he drink too much.
yeah, like he just finished drinking.
Hell yeah.
I remember that nigga. I forgot who it was though. But it was Theodore Carruthers. Whooped somebody on the side
Rest
of
in peace.
motherfucker. He whooped
Yeah,
somebody
I
at
remember that.
Goldsmith.
He was scared at first.
Yeah. Then he took off on the nigga and just scraped the nigga. I was like, hell. I forgot who
Now,
was it?
Theodore Carruthers, rest in peace, man.
Who was
Man,
it?
how many times have I said rest in peace?
Shit, at least four,
About
five
six,
times.
7 times.
That's crazy.
But yeah, this is shit that you do on the podcast, man. You know?
You still there, Nick?
'Cause in the hood- Who?
King Nick. See our
Who?
names
Norman?
is in the corner.
Norman
Yeah,
Bates. I go killer Norman Bates. That's the most famous Norman, ain't it?
yeah. That's crazy
My
though.
mother's name was Norma. Norma Jean. Just like what's the old girl name? Marilyn Monroe.
So before you got locked up though, they had already started the Wi-Fi shit over up in the neighborhood.
Hell yeah. That was right after the war on 93rd.
What
You
year did
know,
that
that
start? The
around
Wi-Fi,
99 to
2000s.
2000. About 99 to 2000.
Yeah, and that was after the war with the boss pimps.
Yeah. And then, hey, the war with the boss pimps, it exposed niggas. Because hey, the manor is broke up into 4 zones. Merle Park,
Mm-hmm.
Beardsley Park, Trumbull Park, Luella Park.
Well,
Yeah, but Luella is counted with 103rd,
yeah,
with the state.
they more on
So
our
niggas,
side.
yeah. So niggas from our side and niggas from Merle's side was really fucking them niggas up, G.
Yeah.
We fucked them niggas up, G. They waved the white flag on the
They was
G.
too small. What was the war about?
Nah, they was coming through, G. They
They
was
had some
gangsters,
shooters
man.
though.
Yeah, they came through. They killed one of the folks, Lil Larrell. He used to live over there by Bensley Park.
How many
They
bodies
killed
drop
him.
on their side?
Shit, I don't know. I know a lot of motherfuckers was getting shot and maimed and shit.
Yeah. And what was it over? The war?
Some shit with the board member.
Yeah.
Face, rest in peace.
That's crazy. So then when the war was over
Face
with
was
them,
calling
that's
it.
when
Face, hey, Face was standing on that shit, boy. Hey, when he got out, That nigga got on quick, like bricks and shit.
Yeah. So when the boss pimp war was over, that's when the hood got split up.
Yeah,
Niggas started warring with each other.
yeah, yeah. Then we started
Right.
warring with each other, and then motherfuckers from our side, they used to go to the McDonald's on Commercial instead of the one on 95th because they might get shot at or something.
That's crazy. We could go wherever the fuck we wanted to go. We was in all the parks then.
Yeah, it's a lot of young niggas that don't know how that feel out there.
We was
You
at
know what I
all
mean?
the parks, kicking, even though we didn't have to because we
Yeah,
had the
we used
best
to get
park.
along, though. Hey, we used to get along.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
wasn't
saying? We
beefing
knew
like
all
that.
them
It
niggas.
was niggas we
Everybody
didn't
was
like.
from Llewellyn.
It was niggas we didn't
Everybody.
like, but it wasn't like we didn't like them to the point where we wanted to kill their ass. You know what I'm saying? They could get a head up and be cool again. You
Right.
know what I'm
Like stay
saying?
out of the man. Just like man.
So who started the
uh,
war between our side and Murrah Park?
Merle Park is the side where most of them niggas got murders on niggas in the hood. Like niggas that niggas love. You know what I'm saying? Like Nighttime and them.
And that
And a
was
couple other and a couple other niggas.
and that was
So
before.
all the niggas had murders. If Face had a murder, so he assembled the murder team because he was up there with them. So he assembled all the niggas that had murders, Lil Fofo and all them. And man, niggas didn't face was extorting niggas, man. He's like, man, you can't sell dope out here unless you buying it from me. And then he was taxing. You know what
And
I'm
this
saying?
before.
Imagine 98 or 99, and you paying 1,200 for a O,
And
300
this is
for a ball.
before Li-Fi was formed.
Nah, niggas was already teamed up. Big Young and Beatty, Mike, Lil Baller, Lil Mac, all the niggas.
So they
They
was
just
all
started up.
already Li-Fi. They was
Nah, they
all
started
already
up with
running under the
Tootie.
Li-Fi.
Nah, they the one formed that shit. After BD got into it with Face. Face came over
Oh,
there
okay. So that's basically how it started. Them niggas face was pressing niggas, and them niggas was popping niggas,
and
and then
first Face son came over there, Lil Martell, rest in peace. And he was cool, but he used to talk a lot of shit because he knew his father was a board member. You know what I'm saying? So he's talking a lot of shit, and he was talking shit to BD over there. And BD was balling. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Balling and looking out for niggas in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Solid niggas anyway. And he was over there talking shit, and BD muffed him up and shit. You know, and he went and got Face. Face came over there talking shit and fired on folks, and folks fired on him back and got whooped because Face brought them niggas with him. And what can we do? We GDs. So next thing you know, they teamed up. Start fucking niggas up.
started going back and forth and shit,
Yeah, Big
choosing
Jack,
sides and shit.
Big Young, Jack. And them was my
So,
niggas from the city. They came up
so
under
at
me.
this time was the back still folks, the projects.
Nah, them niggas, most of them niggas was live files too, because it was most niggas still from the hood going back there. You know what I'm saying? Out
Basically
here for
our
that
whole
whole thing.
side.
Yeah, from like from 100th Street on back. And then that little part over there at Bensley from Yates on to Colfax.
So this is after Fred died. Li-Fi what didn't
Yeah.
exist when Fred was living.
Nah. When Fred was alive, we was renegades. They killed Pook. Niggas was salty over there, boy.
Yeah, shit crazy.
Killed Pook, niggas flip renegades. Like, you can't even come out here. It don't matter if you GD. And back then, boy, it was good to be a gangster, boy. We was thriving. Concerts and region balls and security balls and, man, political movements. Shit, we was moving good. Everything was organized. You knew where them dudes was going
So
because you saw.
come full circle right now. Who winning the war between the back and the front? Or is
I
that
don't know.
shit
I don't
split
live out
down the
there.
middle?
I don't know. I don't live out there. Shit, when I be out there, I go to
Yeah.
our side. But I don't
But
know.
them niggas is coming to our side
Yeah,
shooting,
they
and our
look just
side is
like
going back there shooting.
hell yeah, they shot Jackie's up, boy. You know the weed spot Jackie's?
Man, Jackie had that motherfucker since the '60s or something. Jackie gotta
I
be
remember it was
balling.
the 80s. But she was tripping. They shot that motherfucker up, man. Like, put like 50K shells, chopper shells in that motherfucker.
Man, what
Fired
her
that
sons
motherfucker
do?
up. My nigga, hey, he was over there fucking their ass up. He was trying to, but he was a one-man band. And his own family was like, don't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit alone because he was into it with one of the families up there, the Hancocks, like, Lil John, boy. Lil John ain't no hoe. He bring the pressure.
Whose son is that?
That's Tracy Hancock nephew. I forgot his mom name, but she
I
passed.
remember her. Yeah. I was just finna ask anybody kids we know. Because
Yeah,
everybody
and they
basically,
hey look, and they OGs out there now. So
niggas
it's
what,
like
25,
damn near the
27,
30.
30s.
No, that nigga like then probably like 35, 36.
Uh,
And them niggas got kids too, so they got another generation coming up like under them.
coming up under them. Ain't nobody getting to the money out there. Them niggas
I don't
hustling or they
know.
just
The only,
gang
only
banging.
niggas I know that's still always hustling is GF and them.
Yeah.
That's just part of his DNA. It look like, he always pitching some shit. Got him a worker or something out there.
Now you say the projects is all mixed up, bro.
Man, look, the projects is all black Latin counts. Now, I went back there. I was at this broad Keisha crib. Walked to Joe's to get some squares. Man, it was like 40 black motherfuckers' hats swung off. Now, and I come out the door thinking my hat is like this. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say a word though. They ain't say shit.
Yeah, that's
But I was
crazy.
looking like I wasn't letting niggas get arms distance.
I mean, we had the back, well, we ain't had the whole back. It still was some Spanish vice lords and shit back there, some counts,
Yeah, but not in the projects.
but not right there. Yeah,
They was in them houses over there.
yeah, that's crazy.
Man, them
And it's a
niggas in the
bunch of black
projects.
dudes, and they banging Latin
Yeah, they
counts.
Latin counts. They Latin counts. The Latin counts took over the Spanish vice lord territory over there too, so they got all that shit.
They over there deep.
They got it like from the projects all the way back to Torrance, all
Shit,
the way
somebody
back to
should
like
be
109th.
damn.
Yeah, because
Somebody
it
should
was a
be over
dude
there
over there
getting
with
bread.
tattoos. His name was Freddie. And man, boy, you can't. You go over there, man. You might get killed fucking with them because they be serious. GDK for real. The Mexicans, boy, and the black dudes would be like. It's like remember how back in the days the black police showing out for the white cop
Hmm.
and black motherfuckers showing out for the Mexicans right now because they still claiming to be Latin counts.
Yeah, that's what I'm tripping on. Like, nigga, a bunch of black niggas, black counts. That shit crazy as fuck to me.
Shit, boy, you ain't never seen a black Latin king?
But but they not coming out the projects and doing nothing to nobody. Like they ain't nobody taking them to war.
I don't think so. I ain't heard nothing. And I be right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there. I still be right there at Trumbull. You know what I'm saying? On Oglesby right there and on Bensley.
Yeah.
Big Don live over there, and then Erica live on the other side. So I'll be over there when I come out there.
So Li-Fi got all the way to Trumbull Park, basically.
Ain't no Li-Fi's back there no more though. I think they
And
got
they,
into it with the Li-Fi's, but it's still
that's what I'm
Li-Fi's
thinking.
right there
Shit, a big
on
ass
100th
Trumbull
Street.
Park, nigga, and them niggas don't come out that project to come fuck around in Trumbull Park. That shit'll be odd as fuck to me.
Yeah, I think I most definitely agree. Cause hey, how you gonna live in the projects and not go swimming?
Across the street, nigga, like that shit right across the street. You know what I'm saying? And
Cause
how
that's
deep
what.
they are, I think they'd take that part. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas deep as hell.
But I don't know. I don't be going in the park and shit. You know what I'm saying? My hooping days is over with. G, been over with. Norm still probably be hoop. Norm still be hooping though. I seen him get out there with some kids hooping his ass off. Like nigga, I be tired as hell.
I ain't hooped in a minute. I was in the
Same.
adult. I was in the adult league in my what 30s and early 40s for the gym and shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to go up there. It was an adult league. I
Yeah, that's
started
cool.
missing games because
That's
I
what we
was
used to
hustling
do
and shit.
with Lil Mike and Steve Cannon and Destry and Lafayette and Rob. They whole little posse. You remember them niggas?
Man,
They had their own little crew back then.
the Dusty Crew. All them
Now
niggas was
I remember we hey
dusty.
look, I remember inside Trumbull boy, we had a big ass brawl with them. That nigga Steve
In the
Cannon
gym.
fired on me. And fired on me, G, like, cause I was talking shit to Lil Ed. You remember Lil Ed?
Yeah.
I remember his ass sprayed that mace in school
Hmm.
and they evacuated the whole school.
Yeah. Bad ass.
And the news and everybody came out there like his ass was on the news like, I didn't know. And I was fucking with him about that. I looked, man, that nigga Steve Cannon fired on me. Bam. I bust him back and slam him. We wrestling on the floor. He got on top of me. That nigga GDJ. You remember Jermaine Hunter Street?
Yeah, 100th Street.
He flying kicked him up off me. And we was in that bitch scrapping for about 7 minutes. No interruption. Niggas came out of there with swollen fists, swollen eyes, busted noses. We whooped them niggas, G. They when they got their brother Sean, and Sean is a good motherfucking karate master though, like Christopher.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we walking down the middle of the field, so we see them niggas over on Oglesby, and they was with him, so we just kept walking. They ain't come run in the middle of the field, we could have scrapped right there too.
Yeah.
But they stayed their ass over there, so We went to the liquor store. Hey, but them
Can
niggas
you
fought
hear his
us though.
Nick?
So that's what I'm saying. Them niggas was out there. They wasn't no hoes. I remember one time Steve Cannon. It was this one nigga we ain't noticed. I ain't really know this nigga. He wasn't from the hood, but he was out there trying to claim fame off our name. Nigga named V-Dog. And he used to be with Jay and them. So we over
On the
there. You remember?
street?
Yeah.
Uh,
You remember Jeffrey Humphrey, right?
yeah. Jerome Hammett, Jeffrey Humphrey.
Yeah, we was over there in front of their crib on Benz, 130 Benz
Mm,
across the street from Trumbull. So
mm,
V-Dog was fucking with Jeff, talking shit, but we ain't really trying to fuck with Jeff. We went to grammar school with that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We ain't on that with Jeff, you know. But Steve Cannon was out there, G. Man, that nigga was trying to punk that nigga Jeff, and Jeff wasn't doing shit. That nigga Steve fired on that nigga and smoked him. Smoked him, G. And we ain't even help him, G. Once that nigga went down, he wasn't putting his feet on him or nothing. But he was macking his ass. He's packing his ass up.
That's crazy. Steve Cannon, huh?
Steve Cannon. But after he got tired, man, we helped folks up, dust him off, you know. He wasn't that bad, you know, but it looked bad.
Yeah.
We got him up, dust him off. What you think the first thing that nigga said was, G?
Why y'all ain't help me?
Exactly. Man, y'all supposed to help me. I feel bad about that, but I knew Steve. I ain't know that nigga. We went to grammar school. I knew his whole family line, you
Exactly.
know?
Jeffrey, Jerome, they gave the goldsmith with them little niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Jeffrey wasn't ever on no type of shit like that. Ever.
No, hell no. So I knew. I like, man, leave that nigga alone, man. But
He
Steve
used
didn't
to
say
have
shit. That
Atari and shit. I used to go over there and fuck with him and play Atari and shit. He just wanted to stay in the house all day.
I'm gonna tell you what happened after that too. Some years after that, maybe about 6, 7 years. That nigga Jeff was the manager at a restaurant called Boston Market. And I applied for a job there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get the job. You know what I'm saying? I know Jeff. You know what I'm saying?
That
I'm
nigga
good.
gonna get you hired.
He hired one of my homies, that nigga Tarek,
Uh,
Tiana brother. He
that
hired
nigga
that
was
nigga.
like, he probably thought you were gonna rob the joint.
Ain't no telling, you know. That's how they thought about us too. But man, I was a little salty, but I couldn't say shit, you know. And I think it was because of that incident. But I did tell that nigga, man, leave that nigga alone, man.
Yeah,
But
that
V
nigga
like,
Jeff wasn't
nah,
never on.
dude. We was all
He,
GDs.
he trying to
You knew
punk the
Jeff wasn't
niggas.
on no tough shit. Yeah. Jeff was cool as hell. He was a hooper type nigga.
Was Steve, folks?
Nope.
Yeah, 'cause I don't ever remember him being folks.
Nah. None of them niggas was folks, but Lil Mike, Destry wasn't folks. Lafayette wasn't folks. Dale Prince was folks. That
Dale
nigga,
and
hey,
Eric.
yeah, that nigga was GD crazy.
Wasn't he the police?
Hell yeah, boy, that nigga was the GDPD. That's the only nigga I heard say that. We are, man, when we used to go up there and hoop to 35 and older, we used to always like get a couple of cases of beers and shit. And man, beers taste so good after you hoop. That nigga Dale would be out there not hooping, drinking the beers. But he had some cold ass old schools back then too, man. And he had one
What
of them
happened to
SS.
Eric?
Last I heard from that nigga, he was modeling. I seen him on a billboard, on a Baby Ruth billboard.
Yeah, I heard he was trying to act and model.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I seen him. But
He
hey,
was on the billboard in Chicago.
yeah, on a few of them.
That's good shit. That's bread.
Yeah, but I never seen him in real life after that. He hit me on Facebook years ago, like, oh, this is a good brother right here. Or some shit. And I was like, yeah, because that nigga used to cheat off my paper in 7th grade. And they used to talk shit about him too, because about his clothes and shit. You know, he wasn't no dirty nigga, but it's like his clothes wasn't clean. So he had that smell like, you know, you open up a bag of laundry and shit with dirty clothes.
Yeah, molded smell and shit, mildew smell.
Yeah. They used to talk shit about him. But hey, he was trying to study Taekwondo back then though. He was my boy though, man. He was cool with me. But he used to sit next to me in 7th grade. He used to copy off my paper and shit. Teacher caught him a couple times.
All them little niggas was cool. It's funny to hear the stories of their ass growing up.
And you
Norman
know what?
ass is blocked. He
What
can't
Chicago
even
used to
hear
hang
us.
with them too?
Cool.
What Chicago used to hang with them too? You remember Mookie and Floppy?
Yeah.
That nigga Mookie used to kick it with Tamara for our whole childhood, boy. Shirley sister?
Cheryl's sister,
Yeah, Tamara. Tamara or whatever. I remember
Tamara.
she was in my classroom when we was at Goldsmith.
Big ass head.
Yeah, she grew into that motherfucker now. I seen
Yeah.
on a picture, don't even look like her. I was like, damn. But
I
she
talked to
bad
her
though.
once or twice on the internet a long time ago.
But her and Mookie was going together, and she probably never gave him. I don't know. She probably gave him some pussy. But hey,
Yeah,
that
but
nigga
he
Mookie
probably
was
finally opened
undefeated.
up.
Yeah, after about 2-3 years,
She
right
probably
across the street
finally
from
opened up,
him.
especially after Cheryl started fucking having kids and shit.
Yeah, because Cheryl first son is by Luke.
By Lion Luke.
What's his name? Jawan? Shit, Jawan got to be
Uh,
30 something.
gotta be.
Damn. Yeah, that was he about 30 something. Yeah, that was about
With the
95,
deadbeat. The motherfucker
96.
with his sons.
I don't know. I don't fuck with folks, man. He too scandalous and shiesty. You really don't want to be around that nigga when you trying to get on or something.
How many kids Luke got, Norman? Norman can't even hear us.
Come on. Man, Norm, just listening, man.
Really hear y'all.
How many kids
So,
Luke got?
I could barely hear Cass. I was just what I
Yeah, he
could.
can't hear us.
Hey, y'all now. I'm like, are you?
Yeah, some motherfucker tried to charge my card. That's old girl and them in Atlanta.
in Atlanta?
You still?
Yeah, man. I signed on for a class with her.
Uh,
And shit, that shit too expensive. I gotta pay too much money to get my damn car fixed. I ain't got time to be giving up my money.
fuck that
It
glass
ain't that,
right now.
it ain't that much. Yeah, man. I'll hit him up later. I got a $100 gift card coming. I might use it for that.